Praise the Lord once again. Happy Feast of Tabernacles. Happy Sukkot. I am under the Sukkah again, our tabernacle. Sorry, our tabernacle in the main tabernacle in the backyard of the church. And what I do in the mornings, I miss my stand. What I do in the morning time is I come out here, relax, do the morning prayers. I listen to Rabbi Shapira from Ahavat Ami, the heart of the people's heart. That's the name of his ministry. They do the opening prayers for Feast of Tabernacles in Hebrew and English, and they actually pick a different part of the world to have a translator to guest with them. They've had Portuguese, Korean, French, Spanish, all kind of languages for the services. But this morning I'm going to do a little reading too, and I want to show you a book that I got that's not new. It's new to me, but it's not a new book. I got this. This is a children's book about Sukkot that's very old, that I found at the library, at a library sale at the beginning of the month. It's called Shake a Palm Branch. And we have the lulav and etrog over there that you shake in all directions 3 times, just giving God a wave offering. So that's what this book is about. I like that it gives you the history of Sukkot in this children's book. But I really was excited to get this book. If you know me, you know I like books. You've seen my library at home. This is called Celebrate the Feast. It's by Martha Zimmerman. And it's not a new book, like I said. It doesn't even have a ISBN on the back that you scan. But this tells about the feasts that are written in the Old Testament. In Torah, the first 5 books in the Bible, Yah, the Father, talks a whole lot. I was talking about this with the New Testament. We have red letter, where we can see where Jesus is talking. His words are in red. But in the Old Testament, we don't have anything like that when the Father is talking. But if we did, all of Leviticus and a lot of the books in the Torah would be in red letter or blue letter or whatever, because Yah is giving his teachings, his laws during that time. And he mentions holy days that he wants us to keep forever, perpetual, without end. He uses those terms. So we're supposed to be still keeping them. Well, a lot of us Christians aren't aware of it because we just tend to read the New Testament and cling to that. And when I finally read the Old Testament, I understood the New better, because it was the fulfillment of the Old Testament. The New Testament, when Jesus comes in the flesh down on earth and operates, fulfills what's prophesied in the Old Testament. And so I can understand the deep hidden meaning better because I've read the Old Testament. So this is Celebrate the Feast of the Old Testament in your own home or church. That's the name of this. Because you don't need a whole lot of people to celebrate. You don't need a big church service to celebrate. And so this is telling you how you can keep those feasts. And this is the back of it if you want to take a screenshot. So I've read something like this. I've read a book on Shabbat, on Sabbath, called Shabbat at Home, where it has recipes and teachings, and it gives you the Torah readings that you read every week. They read from the Torah, the Nevi'im and Ketuvim, the Old Testament. They read all of that. And believers in Messiah, like me, I believe in Jesus, Yeshua, we also read from the New Testament every week along with it. So and it tells you how to do the prayers for the Sabbath and everything, in Shabbat at Home, that book I was telling you about. So I've read that, but I have not read Celebrate the Feast yet. There's another book that I have, and I should have brought. It's called Messiah and the Feasts of the Bible. It tells you how Jesus is revealed and remembered through the feasts. So maybe I can bring that one tomorrow and show you. I'm not sure. But I do reading and stuff during this time, because during the weekend it's very busy constantly, but during the week most people work in the beginning of the day, and then after work we have some people coming to get some food after work. And I've already had a few phone calls letting me know, hey, I'm gonna be there after work this evening to get my fish and wings and stuff. So that's what I'm gonna cook today. My Aunt Rita is gonna make some chili, and my cousin Dion is gonna bring hot dogs to have chili dogs, but I don't know if that's today or tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last day, but we'll be here from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. and it's been a real blessing. It's been like a personal revival for me, hopefully for everybody that came under the Sukkah. It's not a church service, but it is so peaceful, and it's such a blessing to take time and sit back and relax and enjoy each other, talk together, eat together, and all of that. Reconcile things, forgive people, forgive yourself. And I mean, it's just been a real blessing, because it seems like we just go and go and go, and we don't take time to sit down and enjoy a beautiful day and some peace. So that's what I like about the feast. But I wanted to tell you that and tell you what I'm cooking today, and invite you out if you have not been out to celebrate the Feast of Tabernacles. You can come out. It's free of charge. Donations are always welcome, but I don't charge for people to come out and eat. And we have plenty of room if you want to eat here. We got plenty of chairs here. And if you would rather eat to go, I got you together too. We got some to-go boxes down there. And this is the coffee station, chips. We got sweets and water, tea, lemonade in there. I was trying to be a little bit more healthy this year, so I don't have sodas, but I am frying some food. Not every day, but some days. See, this is what I was talking about. How they have different languages for service. Different parts of the world that I was watching. Havat Ami, and I will type that in the comments so you can see what that looks like if you want to search on your own personal time. Rabbi Shapira is the rabbi of that church that's worldwide, that synagogue that's worldwide. All right, I love you. We look forward to hopefully seeing you and breaking bread together and talking, especially if you have questions about what all of this is and what it means. Come and ask me about it. I'll talk to you about it. Nothing to be ashamed of if you've never celebrated, or if you have a lot of questions. Nothing to be ashamed of, because usually, like in traditional church, this stuff is kind of overlooked. Usually people preach from like the New Testament all the time, so you don't know a lot of the stuff. And then you might have questions about stuff in the New Testament because you don't understand the Old Testament. All right, but we look forward to seeing you. Have a blessed day. All right, bye-bye.